Starting over feels so good. Driving to the dark, the dashboard light turns street light green. A single text lit the screen. The knock changed the whole world. The engine hums a low song. Feet press hard against the floor. The volume knob turns all the way. Static screams through the open window. I left the shampoo on my pillow. Your scent follows me down the road. Headlights cut through the thick mist now. The speedometer needle hits 85 fast. Driving to the dark, we traced letters on our palms tonight. That restaurant table hit our shaking hands. Sharing earbuds made the world feel small. The train station was our first map. Driving to the dark, your empty road goes on forever now. I hear your laughter in the wind. The radio drowns out every single memory. Just gaslight flickers red and bright. I remember the late train ride home. Leaning shoulders against the cold glass pane. Your sweet shampoo fills the empty car. The world keeps spinning while I wander. I want to explore every hidden street. A romantic escape without a final plan. Love is a road with no lights. Driving to the dark, we could discover places no one knows. The wheels spin across the white lines. Warm stains sit on the passenger seat. The moon follows this silver metal box. Driving to the dark, trees look like corners in a dream. I keep the pedal to the floor. There is no one left to call. The clock says it is almost 3. Maybe I will never go back home. The ocean might be waiting at dawn. My eyes stay fixed on the center. The rearview mirror shows a ghost town. One spark can burn the whole forest. I am finally breathing the fresh air. This road is all I have left. Driving to the dark, everything looks different in the middle night. I wanna wander until I forget. Your name stays on the window air. The world is open for the taking. Driving to the dark, no one can find me out here. The night sky looks like heavy ink. I leave the past in the dust. Keep the wheels spinning fast. The sun is still hours away, and world is just a highway. The radio keeps playing our song. Fog car windows, the heavy steam hides our faces. Cold air bites at the glass. White mist turns the world gray. Your eyes burn through the haze. Breath hits the windshield like smoke. My silk suit fits me perfectly. Gold rings catch the dim light. You watch me from the corner. This car costs more than dreams. The leather seats smell like victory. They said I would stay down. Now I look down on everyone. Fog car windows, passion ruins the expensive view tonight. The past feels like a movie. We left the engine running loud. distant sirens pull the night apart. Our desire leaves marks on air, fog car windows. The heavy steam hides our faces. Cold air bites at the glass. White mist turns the world gray. Your eyes burn through the haze. Breath hits the windshield like red lights turn into blurry streaks. Gas pedal hits the floor mad hard. The city looks small in mirrors. Empty lots keep all our secrets. Money makes the silence much louder. I grab your collar and pull. Your face is the only truth. Car wind, intense heat melts the winter away. The struggle feels so far gone. Every doubt is a faded ghost. Hands press against the side door. Success tastes better in the dark. Fog car windows. The heavy steam hides our faces. Cold air bites at the glass. White mist turns the world gray. Your eyes burn through the haze. Breath hits the windshield like smoke. The parking lot keeps us still. Yesterday was a different life entirely. Lost friends don't call me now. Only you remember the old name. I wore this watch for them, but I keep it for us. The dashboard clock counts the seconds. Fog car windows. Rain starts to wash the outside. Nobody can see us winning here. This moment is a sharp blade. We are the ones they fear. Hold on until the air clears. Fog car windows. The heavy steam hides our faces. Cold air bites at the glass. White mist turns the world gray. Your eyes burn through the haze. Breath hits the windshield like smoke. The heater dies out slowly. Turn the key one more time. Success is a lonely road home. Wipe the glass with your palm. We leave the lot in silence. Left earbud cold. The subway train slows down again. Your thumb moves across my palm. I keep my mouth shut tight. One wire pulls between our heads. The window shows a dark reflection. We sit beneath the restaurant light. My finger traces a letter. You write a sweet word back. The wooden table hides our hands. A romantic song plays too loud. I pull my fingers away first. The bill sits between us now. Left earbud cold. I choose to be confident today. My feet step off the train. The cold air hits my face. I stay proud of my choice. The door closes behind my back. Left earbud cold. The plastic cable hangs down loose. Rain streaks the moving glass window. Your shoulder leans against my arm. The station signs flash bright white. I keep my head held high. The world looks different from here. No more hiding under the table. I feel fearless in the dark. You call my name one time. The platform is too long tonight. We walk toward the stairs alone. Left earbud cold. The city looks bold and bright. I am brave enough to leave. My heart beats a new rhythm. The street lights lead the way. I don't look back at all. Left earbud cold. The smell of shampoo stays behind. Your pillow sits on my bed. I lock the heavy front door. The keys jingle in the tray. I used to love the noise. Now I love the quiet room. Being the shore, it feels like waking up. The mirror shows a new face. No more tracing lines in secret. The truth is out in front. Left ear but cold. I feel so confident right now. The morning sun hits the floor. My hands don't shake anymore today. I stand tall in the light. Everything is different than it was. Left ear but cold. The train is miles away now. I put the cable in my bag. The kitchen light stays on late. I drink my water and wait. The night feels safe and clean. I am finally myself again. The bed feels much bigger now. Walking home in the rain, my heart feels solid and strong. I say no to the love. A light tonight. The car clock hits 2 a.m. Street lights blur in the rain. You think I am okay now. The knock started all this mess. I lied when I said okay, yeah. The radio dial turns all the way. Static fills up the empty front seat. Concrete miles roll under these heavy tires. I remember tracing letters on your palm under that small table at the cafe. Your sweet perfume hung in the air. Now the highway signs just go. I lied tonight. The divorce papers sit in the box. Love went cold in the kitchen sink. We live worlds apart in one house. The judge signed his name in black. Everything we built just hit the end. The car clock hits 2 a.m. Street lights blur in the rain. You think I am okay now. A knock started all this mess. I lied when I said okay. Sharing earbuds on that late train home. One wire pulled us close for years. The smell of your shampoo stays here. It clings to the cotton on my pillow. A romantic life turned into legal ink. One split second ruined every single dream. I keep driving till the gas runs dry. I lied tonight. The separate rooms feel like stone cells. Romantic memories burn like a morning now. 2 rings sit in a soft drawer. Final words were spoken in the hall. The split was cleaner than I thought. I lied tonight. The car clock hits 2 a.m. Street lights blur in the rain. You think I am okay now. The knock started all this mess. I lied when I said okay. The dashboard glow shows my tired face. One phone call would change the night. My thumb hovers over your old number. A car honks behind me on the bridge. The road leads away from our street. Some things cannot be fixed with words. I turn the volume up even louder. Oh, I lied tonight. The house key feels heavy and wrong. No more sweet talk over Sunday morning. The end came with a quiet click. We are separate lines on a map. The legal ink is finally bone dry. I lied tonight. The car clock hits 2 a.m. Street lights blur in the rain. You think I am okay now. And knock started all this mess. Ooh, I lied when I said okay. engine stops in the driveway. Rain beats down on the metal roof. I stay in the dark for hours. The papers are all I have left. I never stopped waiting for you. 2 a.m. radio scan. The static fills the front seat. My finger taps the black dial. Heavy tires hum on the pavement. We shared white earbuds back then. The platform lights blurred in green. Gasoline scent sticks to my jacket. The dial turns until music loudens. No destination waits on the map. My headlights cut through the fog. One text lit up my screen. That blue light changed the night. Your name blinked once and stopped. 2 a.m. radio scan. Mercy flows through the dashboard speakers. The road stretches into the dark. Sweet memories stay in the rear view. Old ghosts find their own peace. The static fills the front seat. My finger taps the black dial. Heavy tires hum on the pavement. We shared white earbuds back then. The platform lights blurred in green. Your shampoo scent lives on the pillow. White lilies and something like lemon. I trace letters on my own skin, just like we did under wood. Table for two near the back. Waiters move fast in the heat. Small secrets drawn on our palms. 2 a.m. radio scan. Mercy flows through the dashboard speakers. The road stretches into the dark. Sweet memories stay in the rear view. Old ghosts find their own peace. 2 a.m. radio scan. The engine roar calms the blood. High beams at the highway signs. One hand hangs out the window. The wind feels cool and romantic. I breathe the salty coastal air. Forgive the silence on the line. Love isn't a debt to pay. I drop the grudge at mile 60. The speedometer stays at a steady. No more checking the phone screen. That weight leaves the empty passenger. Morning begins in the rearview mirror. 2 a.m. radio scan. Mercy flows through the dashboard speakers. The road stretches into the dark. Sweet memories stay in the rear view. Old ghosts find their own peace. 2 a.m. radio scan. The engine roar calms the blood. High beams hit the highway signs. One hand hangs out the window. The wind feels cool and romantic. I breathe the salty coastal air. Move on to the sunrise. Mercy settles in the chest. The radio plays a soft song. I finally forgive the past. The road carries me home. The wooden bench feels warm today. One cherry blossom drops into my cup. Dark coffee swirls around the pink petal. My old winter coat stays at home. The park air tastes like something new. I finally cracked the window last night. Everything looks different in the light.
Right beside you,
your name sits on this envelope. The blue ink dried hours ago. Nobody told me it would feel okay. This paper carries all my words. The wind moves through the branches.
Right beside you.
The park is full of strangers. You were never meant to stay. I watch the clouds move slow. This warmth is getting cold now. A green leaf lands on my sleeve. They said I would never make it. Now I sit where they said I couldn't. The city looks small from this hill. You used to act so possessive. Then I see the insecurity in your eyes. Now you feel jealous of the silence. My quiet smile says it all today.
Right beside you.
The stamp is stuck on tight. I walk toward the metal mailbox. The ground is soft under my feet. My breathing feels steady and slow. The spring morning belongs to me.
Right beside you.
The sun hits the silver mailbox. Every letter finds a new home. I leave the past on this corner. People walk past without a word. The sky is a pale shade of gray. I used to feel so small here. The envy lived in my chest daily, watching you climb while I fell behind. Now the air feels thin and sweet. I fold the paper one last time. The letter is ready for the post. We don't need your corner anymore.
Right beside you.
The metal door clicks shut. Now my hands are empty for once. The cherry blossoms cover the grass. I look at the trees instead of you. The season is finally changing gears.
Right beside you.
The walk home feels much shorter. I don't look back at the bench. The letter is gone for good. My warmth cup goes in the bin. The wind pulls at my light shirt.
Right beside you.
The birds wake up the street. My apartment window stays wide open. The curtains move in the breeze. I can finally sleep in peace. The world looks brand new today. I sent the letter today. The pink petals are everywhere. You won't see me cry. Everything is staying very still. The coffee was worth it. My heavy bags rest against the wood. You stand still in the hallway corner. The ceiling light hums above our heads. Car keys jingle in my right pocket. Morning sun hits the silver door handle. Wait for a word that never comes. 2 suitcases block the way out now. Let it go. Your eyes follow my every move. The corner on the wall stays quiet. Dust settles on the cardboard boxes. I check the time once again. You just watch me reach for the knob. Let it go. Your warmth order stays a secret. The black roast remains behind the counter. I finally accept this quiet end. Surrender comes like a slow, deep breath. The hallway air feels cold and new. Yeah. 14 times I typed that long text. Delete key worked until the screen went blank. I laughed at your jokes too loud last year just to catch the way you look at me. My unrequited habit ends at this door. No more one-sided plans in my head. Keep the secret crush under the floorboards. Let it go, everything is okay in the light. The hallway floor looks polished and bare. It feels good to embrace the change. No more waiting for a ghost to speak. I step toward the front porch mat. Let it go. The neighbor sees us through his window. He watches you lean against the frame. So here's the silence from the porch. Your stillness tells the whole story today. The front door clicks behind my back. Street sounds drown out the ticking clock. I don't look through the frosted glass. The driveway gravel crunches under my boots. Heavy lifting is finally over for me. Finding peace in the empty passenger seat. The engine starts with a low steady roar. Let it go. Green leaves cover the old oak tree. I choose to surrender to the road. My hands feel light on the steering wheel. Today I find a brand new rhythm. Let it go. The sun reflects off the metal post. You disappear behind the closing curtain. I drive past the local coffee shop. Everything is quiet and calm right now. Moving forward feels like breathing again. Yeah. The rear view mirror shows nothing. I am okay with the silence. One more turn at the light. Everything is finally settled now. The plastic booth feels cold tonight. You lean back and check your watch. A low lamp swings above our heads. My right hand inches toward the wood. The air smells like salt and lime. I count the rings on your fingers. Your palm stays flat against the table. Is your hand moving? You look down at the floor. My skin starts to feel tight. The silence grows between us now. I wait for you to shift. The clock ticks behind the bar. Is your hand moving? I see you check your voice. The air of water starts sweating. You don't see my fingers shake. The blue light hits your face. I pull my sleeve down lower. I know you take 2 sugars, but I let the waiter walk away. Silent drafts sit in my trash folder. My thumb hits delete every single time. I laugh at your jokes too loud. Anything to make your eyes find mine. The envy turns my stomach into knots. Is your hand moving? My pulse jumps beneath my watch. I think I'm acting too possessive. The restaurant noise starts to fade. 1 inch left between our skin. Is your hand moving? The waiter brings the heavy bill. My breath gets stuck in my throat. You haven't looked at me all night. The secret crush tastes like copper. Maybe you wanna pull away. Green corners fall across your sleeves. I feel so insecure right here. This one-sided game is getting old. My hand finally touches your thumb. The world stops spinning for a second. You don't pull back your arm yet. Is your hand moving? Our skin makes a quiet contact. The street light sign flickers on the wall. You don't move your hand away. The room starts to get warm. Is your hand moving? Stop looking at the door, the unrequited fear begins to leave. We sit still in the dark corner. My heart beats against my ribs. You let your fingers slide closer. The street lights turn on outside. We leave the coffee sitting cold. No more messages left to delete. You hold on just enough now. Pick it up. The voice light glows bright white. Blue light cuts through the dark. Panic settles in my heavy chest. Your name flashes on the air. Nobody knows what to say now. Yeah. You sit at the corner table. A glass of ice melts slowly. The bar light flickers once more. We catch eyes across the room. I look away before you smile. This heavy jacket stays on me. The room feels way too small. Pick it up. The buzzing voice moves the table. Terror hits me in the stomach. I check the clock 3 times. Your message waits for a reply. The truth feels like a heavy weight. The voice light glows bright white. Blue light cuts through the dark. Panic settles in my heavy chest. Your name flashes on the air. Nobody knows what to say now. Yeah. Type 3 words and delete them. Read the text again for safety. Maybe I should just go home. Leave the jacket on the chair. Give myself a reason to return. Flirting feels like walking on glass. Every step makes a loud sound. Pick it up, the air gets thin and cold. Being afraid is the new normal. My thumb hovers above the green. Worry turns my hands to stone. This push-pull game never ends. Pick it up, the voice light glows bright white. Blue light cuts through the dark. Panic settles in my heavy chest. Your name flashes on the air. Nobody knows what to say now. The bartender clears the empty glass. I grab my keys and stand. Should I walk over to you? The tension keeps me in place. I am scared of the answer. One more look towards the door. The night is almost over now. The ringtone stops then starts again. Everyone is watching me right now. I feel the heat in my neck. The voice vibrates against my skin. Decision time comes way too fast. Pick it up, the voice light glows bright white. Blue light cuts through the dark. Panic settles in my heavy chest. Your name flashes on the air. Nobody knows what to say now. The screen goes black finally. My jacket stays on the stool. I walk out to the street. The cold air hits my face. Maybe I will call you later. Late night drive. The dashboard light turns green. I reach for the dial now. Static fills up the small cabin. Mom said call when you land. The engine hums a low song. Speedometer climbs past the 80 mark. My right hand grips the leather wheel. The volume knob clicks to the max. Headlights cut through the thick black fog. Dad left his old cap and bag. A text popped up at the light. Now the asphalt road goes on forever. Late night drive, white lines blur on the floor. The heater blows a warm wind. We shared earbuds on that train. Shampoo scent lingers on my seat. The family name stays on my skin. The dashboard light turns green. I reach for the dial now. Static fills up the small cabin. Mom said call when you land. The engine hums a low song. Brother sent a picture of the porch. Sister bought a house near the lake. Blood runs thicker than his gasoline tank. My fingers trace letters on the glass. The restaurant table felt so sweet then. We were romantic under the dim lights. The interstate keeps me awake for now. Late night drive, rain starts hitting the front air. The radio plays a romantic song. Home, it's just a long exit away. Our love lives in the quiet moments. The road carries me back to you. Late night drive, the dashboard light turns green. I reach for the dial now. Static fills up the small cabin. Mom said call when you land. The engine hums a low song. Street lamps flicker like old movie film. I pull over by the dark trees. The silence is louder than the music. Maybe I should just turn around now. Family is waiting for the front door. Everything else is just a cold wind. I miss the way the kitchen smells. Oh, oh, late night drive, key turns in the metal ignition. Tires kick up the great gravel stones. Every turn brings me to your arms. The world looks small in the mirror. Love is the only map I need. Oh, late night drive, the dashboard light turns green. I reach for the dial now. Static fills up the small cabin. Mom said call when you land. The engine hums a low song. Parking brake pulls up tight. Porch light shines on the grass. I am finally stepping outside now. The front door opens up wide. Coming home feels like a dream. Yeah. We sit parked behind the old warehouse. The glass turns white and hides us. My thumb traces the silver seatbelt buckle. You look at me and don't blink. The dashboard clock counts every second fast. Rain taps against the heavy metal roof. The sweater sleeves cover up my palms. Fog on the glass. I grab your denim jacket collar. Passion makes the air turn thick. My fingers lock around the dark blue fabric. Your boots scuff the floor mats beneath. We stay hidden in this quiet place. Fog on the air. I pull you closer to my chest. This corner feels so safe and warm. Nothing else moves in the dark night. A familiar song plays on the radio. The world stays outside our little world. I shift the gear into drive now. The engine roar wakes up the lot. We fly past the empty grocery store. The desire makes my right foot heavy. I ignore the red light on Broadway. The apartment keys wait in my pocket. White lines blur under the yellow lamps. Fog on the air, the steering wheel feels smooth and cool. Your hand rests on the middle console. This feels more comfortable than before. Everything looks soft in the yellow light. The street leads us back to peace. Follow the glass, I pull you closer to my chest. The intense heat fills the small cabin. Water beads slide down the outside window. The scene stays painted in blurry gray. Everything feels peaceful in the front seat. We reach the gate of the complex. The engine shuts off with a click. A cozy light shines from the porch. The bricks look red under the moon. I leave the headlights on for you. The gravel crunches under our heavy shoes. One deep breath breaks the heavy silence. Fog on the air, I pull you closer to my chest. The hallway smells like laundry and rain. Our corners stretch across the white floor. The front door locks with a snap. Finally we find our way back inside. I pull you closer to my chest. The kitchen counter feels cold and solid. Still hallway lamp glows a soft yellow. Your jacket lands on the wooden chair. No more red lights to run tonight. The heater hums a low song. Coffee steam rises in the dark. The blankets wait on the sofa. We are finally back for good. The city stays far away tonight. Yeah. My science book hides my face tonight. You sit 3 rows away by the window. Yellow light spills across your open pages. The librarian stamps a stack of cards nearby. I watch your glasses slip down your nose. Dust motes dance in a festive gold beam. Everyone else is laughing in the snowy courtyard. Notice me now. You look up at the clock on the wall. My fingers shake against the paper cover. The holiday party music plays through the floor. Celebrating people cheer behind open doors. We are the only ones left in the quiet. Notice me now. You pull your blue sweater over your hands. A joyful noise rises from the gym downstairs. The festive garlands hang from every wooden shelf. We share a special kind of silence here. My happy heart beats against the library table. The bell rings and the lights flicker twice. We both stand up at the same exact time. The hallway smells like pine and peppermint tea. My boots click against the polished marble tile. Walking together toward the heavy oak exit sign. The first love rush hits my chest hard. I reach for the brass handle and stop. Notice me now. Our fingers brush against the cold metal knob. Your skin feels like fire in the winter air. The small crush finally breaks the frozen sky. We pull back and look at our shoes. Snow starts to fall on the snow step. Notice me now. The holiday spirit fills the narrow dark street. And joyful crowd disappears into the night fog. Everything feels festive under the bright moon. I hope this happy moment never ends tonight. We pass your house with the red door. The porch lights twinkle like little white corners. You wave and walk up the salt-covered path. I stand on the sidewalk for 1 minute. My breath makes a cloud in the frozen air. The neighborhood is quiet and perfectly still now. Notice me now. Your corner moves behind the thin white curtain. This special night feels like a movie be seen. I keep walking until I reach my own porch. The metal key turns slowly in my lock. Notice me now. They don't know my world changed today. The festive candles burn on the dining table. Sunday morning, no alarm, just thinking about your hand. The together feeling stays with me in bed. Notice me now. I pick up my book from the floor. The library dust is still on the jacket. My heart feels festive in the early light. The holiday keeps moving outside. You are the only thing I see. Wait for the next school day. Notice me in the quiet hall, but me now. The sun hangs low above the dash. Your eyes meet mine across the glass. I turn my head toward the wheel. The air in here is getting thick. My palm leaves moisture on the leather. A sudden heat climbs up my neck. Everything goes quiet for a second. Slow afternoon touch. My pulse drums against my skin. The metal handle feels like ice. Fingerprints smear across the side window. I reach out to grab your collar. Breath hitches in my dry throat. Slow afternoon touch. Warm light fills the backseat. The empty lot keeps our secret. You pull me closer to your chest. Our corners stretch across the gray floor. The engine makes a ticking sound. Yeah. 5 o'clock light makes everything lazy. The parking lines are faded and white. We don't need a map or a reason. Your cotton shirt bunches in my hand. The intense silence breaks with a sigh. My desire heavy like the humid air. We stay frozen while the world moves. Slow afternoon time. Fog there hides the outside world. Your thumb traces my jawline gently. The dashboard clock counts the minutes. Relaxed shoulders sink into the chair. We find a rhythm in the stillness. Slow afternoon touch. Passion moves in a quiet space. The keys jingle in the ignition. Everything feels easy in this light. I wanna stay here forever. The world outside just stays blurry. I throw the car in the drive. We run a red light downtown. Your apartment is 3 blocks away. The tires hum on the asphalt. Your hand rests in my right knee. We skip the small talk tonight. The elevator can't move fast enough. Slow afternoon touch. The hallway feels miles too long. Like fumbling at the front. Like a warm breeze blows through the light. The corners dance on the wall. Slow afternoon touch. Gentle motion in the dim room. The tired hour starts to fade. Your heart beats against my palm. Nothing else matters but this moment. The sun goes down eventually, and city lights start to flicker. Everything is quiet and calm now. Just the sound of our breath